What if I told you Dracula and his monster crew are checking out of the hotel and moving into a motel? That's right, Hotel Transylvania is back. But this time, it's getting a spin-off with a brand new twist. Sony Pictures Animation has officially confirmed that Motel Transylvania is coming to Netflix, though fans will have to wait a little longer than expected. Originally planned for release in 2025, the project has now been delayed to 2027, and while no reason was given, Sony joked on social media that the Gremlin Wrecking Crew is working overtime at the Motel Transylvania. The announcement instantly got fans buzzing. After 4 hit movies, 3 short films, a TV series, and even video games, this franchise isn't slowing down, just changing locations. But what exactly is Motel Transylvania about? And will we see our favorite vampire family again? Or is this something entirely new? So, here's what we know so far about Motel Transylvania. The new series will follow Drac and his daughter Mavis as they pack up their fangs and head west, all the way to sunny California. Their goal? To open a brand new resort that welcomes both humans and monsters alike. Sounds wild, right? After years of keeping humans out of their world, Dracula's family is finally embracing the chaos that comes with mixing the two. Sony Pictures Animation hasn't revealed much about the supporting cast, but fans are hoping to see familiar faces like Johnny, Erica, and even little Dennis make appearances. The idea of Dracula running a motel, possibly full of beach-loving monsters, clueless tourists, and wacky new characters, feels like the perfect setup for comedy, chaos, and heartwarming moments. It's a fresh take that could bring the series to a whole new generation of fans while keeping that signature Hotel Transylvania humor alive. To really understand why Motel Transylvania matters, we have to look back at where it all began. The original Hotel Transylvania hit theaters in 2012, introducing audiences to a world where monsters could finally relax, away from the humans who feared them. It was a fun, colorful, and surprisingly emotional story about a dad learning to let his daughter grow up. The movie starred Adam Sandler as Dracula and Selena Gomez as Mavis, and their chemistry made the film an instant hit. The franchise grew fast. Hotel Transylvania 2 brought the adorable half-human, half-vampire Dennis, showing Dracula's struggle to accept a grandson who might not be a full monster. Hotel Transylvania 3, Summer Vacation, took the family on a cruise, mixing tropical chaos with romance when Dracula fell for Erica, a descendant of his old nemesis, Van Helsing. And then came Hotel Transylvania Transformania in 2022, where Drac and Johnny swapped forms and had to reverse their transformations before it was too late. Each film expanded the heart and humor of this monster universe. But the fun didn't stop at the movies. In 2017, Sony brought us Hotel Transylvania, the series, a prequel that took fans back in time to Mavis's teenage years. Long before Johnny ever stumbled into the hotel, it showed Mavis running the place while her dad was away, dealing with her quirky friends, spooky guests, and plenty of hilarious monster mishaps. The show ran for 3 years, ending in 2020, and gave fans a deeper look at what life was like behind the cobwebs of that famous Gothic getaway. What made the series special was its energy, fast-paced, funny, and surprisingly heartfelt. It built a loyal audience, especially among younger fans who loved seeing Mavis as the lead. That same creative spirit seems to be returning with Motel Transylvania. Only this time, we're not looking back. We're looking forward to a new chapter, a new location, and maybe even a new generation of monsters, learning how to coexist with humans in a whole new world. Now, let's talk about the big news that stirred up fans: the delay. Originally, Motel Transylvania was set to arrive much sooner, but Sony Pictures Animation just announced that the show will now release in 2027. That's a full 2-year delay. While they didn't give a specific reason, their playful post on X hinted that the Gremlin Wrecking Crew is working overtime. It sounds like the team's taking extra time to perfect every spooky, silly detail. And honestly, that might be a good thing. Animation projects, especially ones following such a beloved franchise, need time to capture the same magic audiences fell in love with. The humor, the style, the heart. It all has to feel right. Sony knows the expectations are sky high. After all, fans have watched these characters grow over a decade. From the first awkward human meets vampire story to a family of monsters learning to accept the world beyond their walls. Sony Pictures Animation's decision to delay Motel Transylvania until 2027 might sound disappointing to fans, but it could actually be great news. The studio teased on X that the Gremlin Wrecking Crew is working overtime, hinting that extra time is being poured into perfecting every creepy, hilarious, and heartfelt detail. With expectations sky high after 4 hit movies and a TV series, the creators clearly want this spin-off to shine. The new story follows Drac and Mavis as they head to California to open a brand new resort, welcoming both humans and monsters. A concept packed with potential for chaos, comedy, and emotional growth. Imagine Dracula trying to impress human guests under the sunny skies of California, far from his comfort zone of cobwebs and candlelight. It's a fun twist that shows the franchise isn't afraid to evolve, while keeping its monster charm alive for a new generation. Fans are already buzzing about what this fresh setting could mean for the tone and humor of Motel Transylvania. California, with its beaches, sunshine, and social media influencers, is basically the complete opposite of Dracula's dark, gothic hotel. Seeing him try to adapt, maybe hosting yoga sessions for humans or struggling with modern tech, is a recipe for comedy gold. And Mavis, being younger and more open-minded, will probably take the lead this time, showing her dad that monsters and humans can actually coexist in harmony. The series might also dive deeper into the father-daughter dynamic that made the original films so touching, exploring how their bond evolves as they build something new together. While Sony hasn't confirmed returning voice actors yet, fans are hoping to hear familiar voices like Selena Gomez and Andy Samberg again. Until then, all we can do is wait and hope that the extra time means Motel Transylvania will be worth every second of the wait. Of course, the delay also opens up speculation about what kind of animation style and storytelling direction Sony Pictures Animation might take. Over the years, the studio has pushed boundaries with movies like Spider-Man: Across the Spider-Verse, known for its bold visuals and emotional storytelling. So fans can't help but wonder if Motel Transylvania might get a modern upgrade, maybe smoother animation, richer color palettes, or even a more cinematic look. There's also talk that the show could blend the slapstick humor that kids love with deeper, more character-driven plots that appeal to longtime fans who grew up with the series. And given that it's heading to Netflix, there's room for creative freedom, maybe longer episodes, fun cameos, or crossover events with other Sony properties. Whatever form it takes, one thing's clear. Motel Transylvania isn't just another spin-off. It's a chance to reimagine this monster world for a new era of streaming audiences who crave both laughter and heart.